Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We are about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, entering McCarthy Quad, please welcome Andy Call, Dean of USC Leventhal School of Accounting, and Michael Carlin, this year's commencement guest speaker, and our esteemed USC Leventhal faculty. Please welcome members of our graduating class of 2025.
Thank you to the terrific Trojan Marching Band. What a perfect start to this celebration. To all our graduates and guests, please take your seats. As Dean of the USC Elaine and Kenneth Leventhal School of Accounting, it is my honor to welcome you all today to celebrate these incredible graduates. Welcome to the friends and family of our graduates, many of whom have made sacrifices to be here today. Welcome to our staff and our distinguished faculty. And most of all, welcome to our amazing graduates. You are the 46th graduating class from the School of Accounting here at the University of Southern California. This school has a distinguished tradition as one of the very best accounting schools in the world, with successful and prominent alumni working in all corners of the business world, not the least of which is Michael Carlin, our commencement speaker, whom you will hear from later today. You are joining this illustrious group of alumni, and for that, you should be very proud. USC offers an incredibly rewarding and challenging academic experience, and the Leventhal School is one of the most competitive schools on this campus. So, successfully graduating from Leventhal is an impressive accomplishment that requires a great deal of fortitude and dedication. Each of you has risen to the challenge, and we are proud to welcome you to the wonderful group of Leventhal alumni. While each of you has worked tremendously hard to get to this point today, I know that your success also reflects a great deal of energy, commitment, and sacrifice from those closest to you. And much of that effort and sacrifice that they put into your success took place long before you stepped foot on this campus. Your success is truly a team effort and includes parents, siblings, grandparents, spouses, and good friends. Whether they are here today to celebrate with you or supporting you from afar, please take a moment to stand and express your gratitude for their role in your accomplishments. Thank you. Before we go too far, I want to recognize our tremendous Leventhal staff. They are largely responsible for today's festivities, but beyond that, they have played an important role in the journey of our students, providing invaluable support and guidance with admissions, academic advising, career services, and other events and administration that help our students succeed and that add richness to the Leventhal experience. Just to give you one tangible example of this, just last week, our very own Madeline Flores, academic advisor for undergraduate students, was awarded the Golden Compass Award. This award is voted by students to recognize a member of the staff who has made a positive difference in their time at USC. All of the Leventhal staff are present today to cheer you on, and they are joined by several other professionals from the Marshall School. Members of the staff, thanks to each of you for your dedication and hard work in serving these great students. I also want to recognize my faculty colleagues, many of whom are with me on stage. The Leventhal faculty are world class, and I do not use that term lightly. They are truly the best of the best. Among our faculty are many of the leading accounting scholars in the entire world, master teachers who are committed to their craft and to the students in their classroom, and experts who bring deep industry and professional experience to the classroom to help students marry what they learn with the experiences that they will soon have after graduation. The basics of accounting and the accounting discipline are not unique to this university or the Leventhal School, but the experience our faculty provide our students truly is unique. And these incredible faculty, both past and present, play a big role in the academic and professional success of our graduates. You will forever be proud to be a Trojan, and you will forever be proud to be a graduate of the Leventhal School of Accounting. I want to give a special shout out to one of the esteemed members of the Leventhal faculty who was dean of this school when each of you joined Leventhal, and who worked tirelessly on behalf of this school and its students. Dean Bill Holder, please stand for a moment and let us thank you. Now, our graduates. So many of you are already doing impressive things and inspiring people around you, both on campus and outside of campus. In fact, I think it may be a bit easier to appreciate this if we can see it visually. So, graduates, please stand if you are the first person in your family to graduate from college. Thank you. Please stand if you moved to Los Angeles from a different state or even a different country so you could study here at USC. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. Please stand if you manage your studies while juggling a part-time or a full-time job. Please stand if you are active military or a veteran of our armed forces. Amazing. Please stand if you are graduating from our undergraduate program with university honors, meaning you have achieved a GPA of 3.5 or higher. Congratulations, thank you. Please stand if you are graduating with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Thank you to those sitting around her for making her stand up. She deserves the recognition. Please stand if you have earned Leventhal honors by completing Accounting 493 and 494, the Marshall Honors Research and Thesis. Congratulations. Please stand if you persevered through late nights, cram sessions, more midterms and final exams than you want to count, and a whole lot of hard work so you could be here today as a proud graduate of USC Leventhal School. That's all of you. Throughout the Leventhal School, there are also so many quiet stories of success, leadership, and service that are both impressive and inspiring. For example, Chandra Jabode is graduating with her MAC degree today, is a single mother, and heading into our PhD program in accounting this coming fall. She is showing what determination, brilliance, and resilience look like. David Flores is a husband, father, veteran, senior manager at RSM, chair of the Leventhal School's recent alumni board, and he's now a two-time Leventhal alum, having already earned his Bachelor of Science in Accounting, and now today, graduating from our Master of Business Taxation for Working Professionals program. He's also a great human. Congratulations, David. I also want to acknowledge that Justin Sue Thamer Kazwini, Josh Siminian, and Sean Tsai. All received the Order of Troy at yesterday's USC Student Recognition Award ceremony. This special honor is designated to a select group of graduating students who have made incredible contributions outside the classroom, all while pursuing academic excellence. Congratulations. The university's highest honor is the Order of the Laurel and the Palm. This award is for students who have displayed exceptional leadership and service that have made a lasting impact on the university's community and the world. Out of the entire 2025 USC graduating class, including graduates from all across every undergraduate program, graduate program, and professional degree program, only 23 students received this honor. I'm thrilled to have one of those recipients, Sophie Park, on stage with us today. We'll be hearing from her shortly. There are so many other Leventhal students who have demonstrated leadership through their involvement in various student organizations, such as Alpha, NABA, Accounting Society, and Beta Alpha Psi, or as mentors to other students on campus and beyond. As just one example, Leventhal students volunteering in our VITA program, which provides free tax services to those in the local community, helped individuals and families file 1,300 tax returns this year, generating tax refunds totaling more than $1.2 million. That's real service and real impact. Everyone graduating today has a lot to celebrate, and I'm excited to see what's in store for you all. I'm eager to hear from our student speakers and our commencement speaker. But before doing so, I feel compelled to say a few brief words as you leave campus and begin your own professional journey. I actually want to share 2 bits of advice based on my observation of friends and colleagues throughout my career. First, I will make one plea to each of you graduates. Don't be a vending machine. That's kind of an odd thing to say. What does that even mean? Well, consider a vending machine. If you give it $1, it will give you a candy bar. That's the deal. That's the transaction. Nothing more, nothing less. But if you don't give the vending machine $1, it will not give you a candy bar. Never. It doesn't matter how hungry you are, or the urgency, or the circumstances. None of that matters. If you do not give it $1, it will not give you a candy bar. Don't be like the vending machine. In other words, don't be transactional in your approach to your career. Always doing your job, but never doing more than the bare minimum. There will be times in your career, even early on, when you will have the option to do a little more, to go the extra mile, to make sure things are more than just good enough. It might be to help a client, or a boss, or your team, or even a subordinate. It might even be in your personal life rather than your work life. Regardless, lean into these opportunities to do your best and to be your best, even if nothing tangible comes from it in that very moment. You will enjoy your work and your career and your life so much more if you take pride in what you do and how you do it, rather than just getting by with the absolute minimum that is required of you. Don't be transactional, and don't be a vending machine. The second thought I want to leave with you is that I have never seen anyone get further ahead, at least not in the long term, by trying to hold other people back. It may seem counterintuitive, but those who try to hold others back seem to only hold themselves back. And those who support and celebrate the successes of others always seem to thrive themselves. Be good to the people you work with and help them succeed in their goals. Remember that business is personal. And remember that it's not a zero-sum game. Okay, I don't know about you, but I'm excited to hear from our student speakers. Our first speaker was born in Korea and spent most of her formative years on the East Coast, going to high school in Maryland. She has earned her Bachelor of Science in Accounting and has also completed our Progressive Degree Program, earning both her Bachelor of Science in Accounting and her Master of Accounting degrees in just 4 years. She has volunteered with the VITA program, both in helping prepare tax returns and in training other volunteers, and has done work as an analyst for a private equity firm. She is a Warren Bennis Scholar, a Discovery Scholar, a recipient of the Dean Scholarship, and as I mentioned earlier, received the Order of the Laurel and the Palm. She's also just a lovely individual. Please help me give a warm welcome to our undergraduate student speaker, Sophie Park.
Hello, honored faculty, administration, friends, family, and most importantly, the Leventhal graduating class of 2025. Thank you for being here today to celebrate our incredible milestone. Standing here today, I have the honor of speaking on behalf of my classmates, and if there's one thing we want to express, it's gratitude and reflection. As we stand on the stage, ready for our next chapter, we do so with immense appreciation for our three most valuable assets. First, our professors, academic advisors, and staff who have challenged and guided us. Thank you for sharing your knowledge, demonstrating patience, and always believing in our potential. Second, our families. Thank you for your unconditional love and being the steady foundation that supported us through every obstacle and moment of doubt, getting us to where we are today. And third, the friends we are currently sitting next to. The familiar faces we once passed in the hallways have become our trusted peers, lifelong friends, and now an enduring part of the Trojan family. Fortunately, each of your profound impact doesn't depreciate or require amortization. Instead, they only appreciate and value. Thanks to everyone here today. Our books are balanced and our future is bright. Our journey at Leventhal has been more than just tests, group projects, and networking events. It has been about resilience, collaboration, and personal growth during our time here. We even got on board with the rise of AI in our field, although just for a millisecond, we kind of irrationally feared it might take over our careers. Despite that moment of doubt, more than anything, we have built something special, a true demonstration of the Trojan network. I know that this Leventhal community will last long beyond graduation, and we'll have reunions to celebrate the connections we've made. And if we don't, I will be accountable, because it's not just the students who've grown close to one another, but the faculty and staff that are integrated as well, who have fostered this incredible sense of belonging. Our generation craved connection, growth, and lasting relationships, and this community has delivered exactly that. Now, as future accountants, we want things to be as reliable as the 3 flights of creaky stairs in what feels like ancient, or should I say vintage, Leventhal Accounting Building, where every step quite literally shaped who we are today. We climbed those stairs partly because there was no elevator, but partly because the mandatory Stairmasters brought us closer to our goals and destination. And now, as we look back, we vouch and verify that the degree we earned reflects the hard work we've put in. And as we celebrate this milestone, we must also recognize that this is not the end. While today wraps up just a couple of our fiscal years, it is also the beginning of new opportunities, successes, and hopefully no scope limitations or unexpected misstatements. If there's one thing we've learned at USC, it's that life, just like accounting, requires careful adjustments, occasional reconciliations, and always keeping an eye on the bigger picture. No matter where we go and what obstacles we may face, we will always carry forward the lessons, friendships, and the experiences that shaped us here at Leventhal. So today, we celebrate not just a diploma, but the journey that led us here. We reminisce about the 8 a.m. tax classes, Friday audit labs, all of our ethics quizzes, and even the late night LTP, BAP, Alpha, and NABA meetings. Oh, and I shouldn't forget about Accounting Society and hundreds of tax returns we filed for the LA community on the weekends with VITA. Experiences like these shed a light in understanding the world and ourselves a little better. And within these challenges and triumphs, we discovered resilience, built lasting friendships, and even made peace with financial jargon becoming a part of our everyday vocabulary. And in this moment of gratitude and reflection, let's celebrate the accruing potential that waits each and every one of us. Thank you, and again, congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Sophie. That was great. And also a master class in accounting jargon. Very impressive. Our graduate student speaker actually graduated last year from the USC Dornsife School with an undergraduate degree in economics before turning her attention to the wonderful world of accounting. She participated in our summer intensive program this past summer, which is a rigorous program that takes non-accounting undergraduate students on a deep dive into accounting before rolling into one of our graduate programs. And our speaker has absolutely thrived in the MAC program. She is a Southern California native and is headed to work with Ernst & Young in their audit practice here in Los Angeles, where I'm sure she will do great things. Please join me in welcoming your graduate student speaker, Sydney Kim.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you to the faculty, friends, and family for being here to support the graduating class of 2025. It is an honor to stand before you today. I am happy to be here to celebrate our graduation, yet what makes today even more special is that we are not just graduates, we are Trojans. Being a Trojan is a bond that cannot be broken, a legacy we carry in our hearts. It means walking into a room knowing that someone has our back and an exchange of fight-ons brightens up our day. It means demanding group projects on forecasting that turned into lifelong friendships, mentors who became family, and a school that didn't just educate us, but also amortized life lessons into who we are today. The Trojan family extends far beyond the gates of this campus. Before attending USC, I was wide-eyed with opportunities during my first campus tour. My tour guide talked about what it meant to be a Trojan. To truly be a Trojan, one embodies the values of our dear mascot, Tommy. We must be faithful, scholarly, skillful, ambitious, and courageous. I fell in love with this school, wanting to become the perfect Trojan. As I journeyed through the challenging MAC program at USC, I found my classmates and I persevering through each step of the way, acquiring the attributes necessary. We were faithful when we began the program. We may have even wavered when we began with Saturday exams, but we continued believing in our professors and ourselves to achieve all that we have accomplished. We became skillful with a rigorous curriculum and a wide variety of classes. We arrived as Excel beginners and left building data models that would make even Professor O'Leary materially impressed. Our scholarly side only became stronger. Those late nights in Popovich, depreciating our social lives while appreciating our knowledge, paid off. And ultimately, we were ambitious with our goals. We achieved everything we were faithful for and strove to be the best. We managed to juggle recruiting season, classes, and a side of studying for the CPA exam all within 1 year. Leventhal has inspired us to be critical thinkers and ethical leaders ready to tackle a world where the only constant is change. We have learned far beyond the 3 sheets of a financial statement. As we flip this page of our book of accomplishments, I can confidently say we are courageous. We are courageous for entering the workforce with all that we have learned. We are courageous for starting fresh and moving to new places, and we are courageous for pursuing our passions. So my advice to us all is to carry the values we have learned as we move forward. Let's continue to hold Tommy the Trojan's values. Whether you are heading into public accounting, tax, or a different path, let's approach every opportunity with such a mindset. This will be our greatest asset. Now I can confidently say that we are all the perfect Trojans. Let's celebrate today and be the life of the party. Thank you, and fight on.
Thank you, Sydney. That was wonderful. And thank you for reminding us of the important values of this great university. Every year, Sydney and her fellow classmates in the Master of Accounting and Master of Business Taxation programs vote for the most outstanding Leventhal professors who have taught MAC and MBT core and elective courses. And I'm pleased to announce this year's recipients of the Diamond Teaching Awards as voted on by our graduate students. The most outstanding professor of the MAC Core is Professor Lori Smith. And for the MAC elective, it is Professor Xingwu Wang. In the MBT program, Professor Mike Paranol has been voted the most outstanding professor of the MBT core. And for the MBT elective, the winner is legendary Professor Jack Barkle. Who has been a fixture and mainstay of this school for decades. Jack is with us on stage, and Jack, please stand so we can congratulate you. Thanks to our graduate students for recognizing our wonderful faculty. It is now my honor to introduce our 2025 commencement speaker, Michael Carlin. Michael graduated with his undergraduate degree in accounting from USC in 1976 and from our Master's in Business Taxation program in 2009. He is the founding partner of NKSFB, one of the largest business management firms in the nation, where he advises a large portfolio of high-profile clients in entertainment, sports, real estate, and business. Michael has established himself as a leader in his field, earning recognition as one of the top business managers in the entertainment industry by The Hollywood Reporter, Variety, and Billboard. In November 2015, Michael received Variety's Business Manager Elite Award for his commitment to giving back to charities and nonprofits. As he shared with Variety at that time, his degrees from USC set him up for success in more ways than he could have imagined. Michael is a member of the board of directors for the Motion Picture and Television Fund, West Coast Sports Associates, the SYDA Foundation, FIDF, and the Matthew Silverman Memorial Foundation. He's also a member of the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the California Society of Certified Public Accountants. Importantly, Michael is a very proud Trojan. He currently serves on the Leventhal School's Board of Counselors and can also be found volunteering his time in the classroom here on campus to help support our students. I have loved getting to know Michael this past year, and also his wonderful wife, Natalie, who is here with us today, and I'm excited that he has graciously agreed to address you today. Please join me in welcoming this incredible Leventhal alum, Michael Carlin.
Good afternoon, class of 2025. Let me just say, you've earned a regarded, respected, world-acknowledged degree in accounting from USC Leventhal, and you should be very proud. Let me start by saying that accounting, without a doubt, is cool. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, did he just say accounting and cool in the same sentence? Yes, I did, and I stand by it. After all, who can make an Excel spreadsheet look like a work of art? You guys all know that. Who can balance debits and credits with finesse and find joy in reconciling accounts to the nearest penny? That's right, accountants. We're the unsung heroes of the business world, the financial detectives, the guardians of fiscal integrity. But beyond the numbers, what truly defines success isn't the size of our bank account or the number of zeros in a paycheck. It's about acknowledgement, acknowledging what you have received, acknowledging others, expressing genuine gratitude, as the other speakers have said, and giving back. With that in mind, I have a few acknowledgments of my own. Dean Andy Call, thank you for the honor of inviting me to speak today as the commencement speaker, especially at your first commencement since becoming dean. Dean Jeffrey Garrett of the Marshall School of Business, your leadership continues to inspire. Rachel Morrell, my dear friend and associate dean of Marshall, your friendship and support mean the world to me. To the exceptional professors who shaped my journey, Andy Mosich, Jack Barkle, Bill Holder, Patty Mills, Mark Young, amongst others, thank you all. To my parents who instilled in me the values of respect, acknowledgement, celebration, and empathy, thank you. To my wife Natalie, my daughter Jade, my sister Gail, my niece Sasha, your love and encouragement have been my foundation. To my partners and staff, many who are fellow Trojans and whom are here today, thank you for your dedication and your camaraderie. And to my clients, thank you for your trust and confidence. To my friends, both old and new, the friends I met here at USC, who are still my friends today, who are here to support me today, your presence speaks volumes. And finally, to the great accounting profession, the profession you're all entering, it's provided me with financial security and the opportunity to really make a difference. And more than anything, I am deeply grateful to the University of Southern California and the Leventhal School of Accounting for this honor and for equipping me with a comprehensive education grounded in technical excellence. Being your commencement speaker today is a privilege I cherish and honor, and I thank you. The great poet, saint, and philosopher Snoop Dogg once said, "If you stop at general math, you're only going to make general math money." Profound words indeed. And speaking of Snoop, for those of you who might be wondering, his commencement address is for the Marshall School tomorrow at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum across the street. So you're in the right place here today, unless, of course, you're looking for a master class in rhythm and rhyme. And yes, accounting is cool. Now let's talk about the versatility of a degree in accounting from USC. With this credential, you can pursue a career in public accounting like I did. You could pursue an industry specialization within public accounting, like business management like I did. You can pursue a career in private industry, a career in private equity or venture capital, a career in finance, a career in governmental accounting. You can support a family business, or simply become more informed and qualified business professional. After all, who really knows how to read a financial statement? Even within public accounting, the avenues are diverse. Tax, audit, and specializations, industry specializations, business management being one of them. You could even pursue postgraduate study in accounting here at USC, as many of you have, and further hone your skills and increase your marketability. And here's the kicker. With a 4-year degree, you can secure an offer for an entry-level position in an accounting firm that includes a rewarding compensation package, certainly far greater than general math money. The profession values dedication, perseverance, and if you commit to it, it will take care of you, just like it has for me. Now, a brief detour into my journey. As Andy told you, I'm a dual degree, USC, 1976, 2009. Quite a gap. It's not a typo. I took the scenic route. I initially aspired to study architecture at UCLA. But heeding my father's advice to pursue a business degree, coupled with a financial aid scholarship and a moment of clarity, an accounting education at USC followed my high school graduation from Fairfax High School, which is just in the heart of Hollywood, just down the road. I completed my Bachelor's of Science in 1976, and a postgraduate, I joined the Ernst Tax Department in their Century City office, where immediately I had the unique opportunity to work with high net worth individuals in the entertainment industry. This experience introduced me to the world of artists and performers, and through a connection to an entertainment attorney, I was introduced to a young David Letterman, then a rising comedian, and had the opportunity to represent him. I was also assigned to work on Joan Rivers' account and her family. And of course, my passion for rock and roll, especially the artistry of guitar legends like Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, and Jeff Beck was profound. Then in 1978, just 2 years following my graduation from USC, and 26 years old, I was introduced to the rock band Van Halen, led by the guitar virtuoso Eddie Van Halen, who passed away tragically 4 years ago. They had just released their first album. It was through my dear high school friend, who was an industry photographer, that I met the band and their manager. And lo and behold, they were seeking new business management. And I seized the opportunity. There I was. 2 weeks later, Van Halen became a client of Ernst, and I was handling all of their business activities. Truth be told, I knew absolutely nothing about the music business. Imagine being 26 years old, fresh out of college, representing Van Halen, Joan Rivers, David Letterman, and several other A-list celebrities. It was surreal, and how cool was that? When you're on the road with a rock band, you have a credential, and the credential is a laminate, usually with your picture. But for me, it was a picture of an adding machine. I even accompanied Van Halen on the road to select tour dates, to oversee the box office and merchandising settlements. What a dream come true. Rather cool, don't you think? After 5 enriching years at Ernst, I left and co-founded my own CPA firm in 1981 with 2 highly, highly qualified and regarded esteemed colleagues, Fred Nigro and Mickey Siegel. Our firm, Nigro, Carlin, and Siegel, started modestly with just the 3 of us, a secretary, and the clients who followed us. Our shared values were clear. Put our clients' interests first, always maintain integrity, work hard, treat our staff with respect, and give back. The tenets of success. Starting a new accounting and business management firm and going up against the established firms was a daunting task. However, we had a running start with the clients who joined us from the beginning. Today, our firm, Nigro, Carlin, Siegel, Feldstein, and Bolno, NKSFB, has grown exponentially. We represent some of the most recognized names in the entertainment industry and become the largest business management practice in the country with a staff and partner count in excess of 650. And we are the largest accounting firm in Los Angeles County outside the Big Four. Many of our clients who were with us from the beginning are still with us today, some 44 plus years later. And of clients that I'm fortunate enough to work with on a regular basis are Andre Benjamin, Andre 3000 of Outkast, Bill Maher, Conan O'Brien, Haley Steinfeld, Jordan Houston, AKA Juicy J, Justin Timberlake, Lifehouse, Melissa Rivers, Rachel McAdams, Rosie Huntington Whiteley, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, The Offspring, and Brian Dexter Holland, a USC PhD in molecular biology, and of course, the group Van Halen for just about their entire career. And amongst the clients handled by my partners include, but are not limited to, Beyonce, Coldplay, Dr. Dre, Drake, Eminem, Lenny Kravitz, Madonna, Maroon 5, Scarlett Johansson, Selena Gomez, Usher, Weeknd, and will.i.am, just to name a few. In reference to our music practice, 14 out of the last 16 Super Bowl halftime performers have been our clients. And how cool is that? In our role as business managers, we act as personal CFOs for our clients, handling their personal business and entertainment business matters, collaborating closely with their personal managers, agents, attorneys, and family. Over the past 44 years, I've been instrumental in building this very successful practice, still developing business to this day, and I would never have dreamed that the firm and my career would go in the direction that it has these past 44 plus years. But I was open-minded. I was willing to take risks and seize opportunities. I worked my butt off, and I always volunteered for assignments. And amazing adventures happened. And something along these lines could happen for you too. Doors will open that you can never anticipate today. Seize the opportunities when they are afforded to you. And yet this is another reason why the accounting profession is so cool. Reflecting on this journey, I consider myself both personally and professionally fulfilled, but beyond those achievements that I have, I believe in the importance of giving back. Gratitude has been the cornerstone of my ability to contribute. I actively serve on various charity and advisory boards, as Dean Calls mentioned, including the Leventhal School of Accounting Board of Counselors. I support numerous charities close to my heart, including the USC Leventhal School of Accounting Andy Mosich Endowed Chair and William Holder Endowed Chair. Plus, in addition, that is in addition to my estate gift that will establish an endowed chair in my name. To me, charitable participation is not a burden, it's a privilege. Giving can take many forms, be it time, resources, or expertise. From my experience working with some of the wealthiest and most recognizable individuals, those who give back are simply the happiest. Experience it for yourself. As you embark on your professional journey, remember that as you achieve success, it's your duty to give back to that source that contributed towards that success. In conclusion, the accounting profession has been very rewarding for me. It's allowed me to give back. My career has been full of unexpected adventures, and it can be for you. It's been an absolute great honor and privilege to present to you today, and good luck, class of 25, and always remember, fight on.
Thank you so much, Michael, for that wonderful message and for being a great example to our graduates. And thank you for everything that you do and have done for the Leventhal School, both today and always. I think my new goal might be to sneak a peek at his contacts on his phone. Well, we have reached the most important part of the day, the presentation of candidates for degrees. Degree candidates, please follow the directions of our staff. They will direct you one row at a time to make your way toward the stage. There's an important note I would like to make for our guests. We have professional photographers who will take photos of each graduate as they cross and leave the stage. We kindly request that all guests stay in their seats so everyone can view the proceedings. After the conclusion of the ceremony, we invite you all to join us in a reception on the party lawn where we will have additional opportunities to mingle and take photos. Graduates.
And now, introducing our Master of Business Taxation graduates.
Felipe Sanchez. Richa Richard Ma.
Anthony Kadarian.
Neil Shastri. Jason Sadaya Su.
Brandon Paul Akawili. James Buitrago Sturton. Long Way By.
Michelle Monani.
Randall Brekov. Stephen Alvarez. Alexander Kawaja.
Natalia Tapia Glenn.
Annie Lowe.
Natalia Klein. Melissa Wong.
David Flores.
Russell Wong. Abraham Valenzuela.
Andrew Farmer. Jeff DeLarme. Danny Kim. Adam Kim.
Brooke Sasaki. Veronica Joyce Vartanian.
Ariana Estrada.
Jordan Vihonko.
Yufu Lo. Laurentia Tanya Hendro. Chen Chen Liu. Yaxuan Liu. Ria Chen. Michael Yanting Lin. Kate Bruins.
Kevin Mexian.
Jay Lee. Jimmy Fan. Maher Bernard Babikian.
And now, introducing our Master of Accounting graduates.
Liam Dowling.
Queenie Mo.
Lawrence Didell. Helen Hahn. Constantine Bauer. Roy Afonin.
Jake Tagu. Ophélie Piré. Matthew Steiner. Logan Sullivan. Andrew Olivo.
Eliana Isabella Montero Biller.
Ty Zapp.
Sydney Kim.
Seohyun Park. Jenna Marsh.
Jared Casillas.
Joey Patrick.
Jonathan Philip Delanchian. Nasser Al Masoud. Abdulaziz Al Qahtani. Brock Adam Denbo. Samuel Larson.
Joshua Sellers.
Shiva Kumar.
Isabella Maria McGlone.
Freya Parda. Elva Lee.
Ronghang Zhang. Haejong Steffi Tsai. Mingjie Yu. Claudia Tribble.
Caitlin Cowan.
Sophie Wazan. Lillian Grace Swanson.
Chandra Jabode. Dafa Azizan. Alejandro Ambriz.
Adrian Nicole Chavez Mata.
Doris Ling Xuan Huang. Sarah Hovanesian. Christina Lee. Hanson Dai. Conrad Chilcott.
Runking, Chloe Miao. Oh-Han Jang. Yua Yin. Feng Yu Ni.
Jiayu Chen. Shu Hangtong.
Aaron Zhu. Wendy Ma. Mabel Zhao. Adebimpe Osibamiro. Mueri Manabe Ramos.
And George Lee. Daniel Andrikian. Noor Al-Mudehaf. Josephine Chung. Harleen Shergill.
Rich Rue.
Kelly Lay. Ella Lynn.
Shuxian Ophelia Yang.
Ching Yu Chen.
And now, introducing our Bachelors of Science in Accounting and Finance graduates.
Connor Patton. Eric Bolek Malarczyk. Dawit Shedal Solomon.
Lulette Ayalu. Elliot Blum.
Samuel Clayton Packer. Cooper Roston. Emily Zhang. Eric Shang.
Diego Castillo Ortiz.
Akash Shetty.
Anjali L. Dulipsing. Beckham Lee.
Megan E. Schneider. Donnie Jiadong Oh.
Benjamin Bao.
Nicholas Penaloza. Samiksha Sridhar Suresh.
Ahmad Zuhair Idris.
Aiden Zarinam.
Shreya Manivel. And now, introducing our Bachelors of Science in Accounting.
Marlo Bozan.
Ryan Talebi.
Daisy Birnbaum.
Andrew Wu.
Andrea Nicole Bautista. Olivia Barnett. Olivia Bernison.
Max Jacob Pezold. Sean Potvin. Andrea Wynn.
Greta Akaragi.
Vanessa Noel Nunley.
Kristen Alexander. Yani Sadaku.
Kevin Jang. Elliot Mackenzie Walker. Kyle Sakabe.
Karen Esparza. Aman Kuram. Almendra Gutierrez Medina. Helen Hahn.
El Tonu.
Jesse Alenis.
Eric Martinez. Joshua Semanian. Mehul Malik. Brittany Sanchez.
Bita Hashemi. Jacob Apollo.
Jackson Provenzano.
Boji Fan. Zijun Liu. Jesse Lee. Tucker Fisher. Rogelio Castorena. Shen Qian Ron. Roman Estrada Caro. Jordan Lee. Karen Lee. Tiffany Lee. Leticia Barco Suarez. Melissa Chen.
Enya Zhang.
Chin Yue Kui.
Jose Munguia. Jericho Telado Santiago. Justin H. Phillips.
Chloe Marie Yapa Benitez. Ashley Huang. Lana Lam Lam.
Na Tran.
Daniel Hong. Eunice Hayoung Beck.
Aaron Ju. Dongxiang Shan Tsai.
Kevin Diller. Ryan Huey.
Andrew Cinciocco.
Rebecca Karkafi. Nara Fanglada. Isabella Lucia Diaz.
Alex Mainville.
Priyasi Bokta.
Avisa Shekai. Judith Moreno.
Dronier Jimenez Babiera. Justin Su.
Elijah L. Saw. Zhao Hongzhong. Tianyu Zhang.
Jian Hong Guan.
Zhuo Yiyu.
Megan Kwan.
Evelyn Sun.
Cherise Shoot Yi Chen.
Daniel Lorenzo Vergara. Allison Taylor Tabayoyong. Eugene Song. Liana Mirzaghani. Marianne Sahagian. Elizabeth Saunders. Muath Mohammed Mali.
Iwan Leo.
Tingyan Shah. Jiyu Wang.
Yingqi Liana Guang.
Xinting Zhang. Sakina Unwala.
Yinuo Nikki Dai.
Pizza. Justin Joe.
Emmanuel Contreras. Grant Michael Kruger. Jerry Lynn Lopez.
Cole Tanquary. Brendan Shire.
Nelson Bayer. Thamer Kazwini. Julian Alexis Sen.
Carrie Yoon. Seohyun Park.
Jameson Carrera.
Isabella Maria McGlone.
Carlos Guerrero Carrion. Eliana Isabella Montero Biller.
Wow, congratulations. It is now my honor to confer the degrees. Graduates, by the authority vested in me by the USC Board of Trustees and President, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree for which you have been recommended by the faculty, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. As evidence of these degrees, I will direct that an appropriate diploma of the University of Southern California be presented to each of you, signed by its officers and embossed with the seal of the University of Southern California. Graduates, congratulations. Friends and family, congratulations to you too. And thank you for supporting your graduates today. I hope to see you in a few minutes at the reception on the party lawn. Please remain seated until the recession is complete and you can connect with your graduates at the reception. Graduates, please follow the instructions of our staff to make your way to party lawn. And one last hearty congratulations. I wish you nothing but success and happiness as you continue your journey. Best wishes to you, enjoy your celebration, and fight on.